In one day, Ashley does more things than I do in a week.
She just has such a love for students, and I really think she is just the backbone of our school.
For her, the successes of the rest of us in this building are her successes.
Ashley's best quality is the amount she cares about you.
She defines servant leadership. You can see her at the front door of the elementary. You can see her in classrooms. You can see her working with teachers, testing a whole lot of kids. And you've probably seen her at quite a few ball games. She is the Gilbert way. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2025 Bob Jensen Educator of the Year Award, Ashley Soma.
And they said my name, and I was truly so taken aback. I'm gonna get teary again, like thinking about hearing those words that are part of my mission statement and doing what I do to describe me was really something special. Ashley, when they started listing off who the person was that won, I knew it had to be you. Like there was nobody more deserving.
You know, for me personally, she has walked with me during the worst moments of my life. You know, when I was gone, you know, fighting cancer, she was keeping my classroom afloat. You know, she was the person that was working with my sub every day, you know, making sure everything was going okay with my classroom. And then when my husband passed away unexpectedly, she was actually the first person at my house. So she's just such a good friend. Beyond just the classroom walls, she's just the person you want in your corner.
One thing I really take to heart is that every kid gets one educational experience, and it is our job to do the best that we can for them in that year, that quick little blip in time, really, to make an impact and provide them with the best experience possible. It's not lost on me that people, when they invite you in to walk alongside them, it really is a gift.
I can go to her with an idea and she will have the research on my table the next day and ideas of ways we could implement that idea. But that's not necessarily what makes Ashley Ashley. I'm sure you've heard from others or you've known she is the first person to send a card if someone has a celebration or is not feeling well. She is there with a meal for people that I didn't even know there was a reason to give a meal to. And that definitely makes her special.
An instructional coach is someone that's in the background. They're clearing paths for teachers. They're working with administrators, but they're not an administrator and they walk a fine line. And Ashley does that with dignity, with honesty, with integrity. She knows what her role is. She also knows that, you know what, she doesn't get sometimes the accolades that she should get, and this award shows how much we appreciate and we care about her, and that's one of the reasons I feel she is very deserving of this award.
Ashley is somebody who listens so intently to what people are saying, whether it's inside the school, outside the school, with her family, her friends, and I think that shows in her coaching that she does.
Ashley, congratulations. I am so proud of you, and honestly, this could not have gone to a more deserving recipient. You are such an inspiration to me, both in the classroom and outside, and I would love to be half of the educator and the mom and just the friend that you are. Congratulations.
Ashley, I nominated you for this award because there's truly no one better and more deserving to be named Educator of the Year. You have the most passion and love for what you do and for helping others, and that is what it means to be an excellent educator.
What I want Ashley to know is you deserve this. You do the work, you put in the time, you build the relationships, and this award was absolutely made for you.
You know, I come from a family that hard work, hustle, you know, have heart for one another, and have fun. And I find all those things here at Gilbert.